Hello, we are back with the Mawtribes to come and take on Nurgle's host. Thrown this together, we had a request from one of our viewers to play the Mawtribes. Something similar to this. You can see they needed a bit of love. I've been gluing them back together, but here they are. So we're going with the Meatfist this time. We'll talk through why in a minute. The grand strategy is hold the line. So there are 3 6s of gluttons, are they called these days?
Yep.
Is that what they are? Yep.
And 4 more.
Yep. So Meatfist, basically they get +1 dice on the charge for the impacts, and then there's also a command ability that gives +1 to bite. That combos nicely with Rock Chomper on Big Gary, the Slaughtermaster, which gives mortal wounds. And then there's also mortal wounds on 6s, sorry, for the bites. And then there's also Blood Feast on the Butcher and on Gary for a bit of redundancy. So in effect, you're picking a unit of gluttons, and they're going to be +1 attack from Blood Feast, then plus an extra bite, and then 6 is going to do mortal wounds. Could work. So immune to battle shock is the triumph. They are going to get it because... Oh no, you were going for the +1 to wound, weren't you? You went for that one.
Yeah, I switched over for the +1 to wound.
Yeah. Then we've got a Frostlord on Thundertusk. He's got the gut plate of Gur, which is reroll 1s to save, I believe.
Oh, that's the
Meatfist. And he's
also
also
Meatfist ability. Artifact.
He's also the Alvarg Ancient. So if he doesn't charge, units that are attacking him are within 3, whichever way it is, strike last. There's a Butcher kicking about there who has a Dracoline Heart, so he can refill the pot once a game. Then we've got a unit of 4 Mournfang, the 3 6s as we said. There's a cheeky little Gorger at the back. Is he still in?
Yeah.
Yep, he's still in. We tweaked the list last minute, that's why we're looking through it this way. And there's a Tyrant with the Fate Seeker for the 3-up save. We did have the Marshcrawler Sloggoth in, but having checked it, the General's Handbook clearly doesn't mention War Clans because it came out before the War Clans book. And it doesn't say anymore that they can ally with just Troggoths. It says Gits, and then Troggoths and Ale Guzzlers only. So hopefully that'll be tweaked at some point. But there you go. That is a number of drops. There's Hunters in the Heartlands on the unit of 3.
The 3 units, yeah.
The 3 units, sorry. Yeah, so there's more drops, plenty of drops. There's a command entourage to get the extra artifact. And yeah, that's that. So we'll go and have a look at what we've done to the Nurgle list. Okay, so we're going up against the Maggotkin again. We're going against the Befouling Host again, so there is 2 trees, but critically, the beasts that they become battle line. So we've got a reinforced unit of 3 this time. We've slightly tweaked it from the normal list. But what we've got is the grand strategy now. We're going for hold the line to try and keep the Plague Bearers and the beasts alive. Triumph doesn't matter because we are 1995, so yep. The Mawtribes get it. This list is 2 drops. The Nurglings plus everything else is in the 1-drop battalion. The Battle Regiment. So we've got Mojo. He's got the Nurgling Infestation for -1 to be hit. He's got the Sword and Blade. He's got the Wither Staves for +1 for disease rolls, and Stream of Corruption for a damage spell. We have got Grant, the Poxbringer, is kicking about in there. He's got Fleshy Abundance. And then we've dropped Epidemius, just because those 7 rolls just never really get used. And we've got with somebody who looks cunningly like a pink horror, but he's not. He's a Scrivener. So we've got a Scrivener in there. Yeah, just to see what that does. So they're backed up by a unit of Plague Drones, 20 Plague Bearers and 2 10s. And yeah, that is the forces of Nurgle. Thank you, first of all, before we start, to our internationals, to the States, to France and Germany. You are our most watching international viewers, excluding the United Kingdom. Thank you kindly. We'll have a quick look at the table. There you go. Thanks to Dark Fantastic, most of this stuff is theirs. We've got the modular fort, these nice trees, the plague trees as well, the Nalmors, the alternative Nalmors with the correct base sizes, is all Dark Fantastic Mills. And if you want to get yourself some of that, go to the website, use code Northern Invasion TV, and you'll get a lovely little discount. The mat is by playmats.eu, and I think I can also put a code up on the screen for a discount on that stuff as well. Have a look at it, it's good stuff. We've got, just while I'm here, a mystical tree, an inspiring ruin, mystical rocks. What's the
fort's arcane.
The fort's arcane.
We've got a damned tree and a deadly tree.
Sinister building here, a damned rock, and
a mystical ruin.
Oh, and a mystical ruin there. So yeah, it's the hero mission. It's called Tooth and Nail. So you can see the territories. No, it's not called Tooth and Nail. It's
not called Tooth and Nail.
I've changed. Well, we'll have a look at that in a moment. But the 3 objectives are the Northern Invasion ones there. So it's going to be a hero within 3. Once you're on it, it's yours until you either are no longer on it, or somebody takes it off you basically by killing you. We'll talk through that when we're playing. We'll roll off the sides. We're not going to change. We always stay on these sides, so we're too lazy for that. And then we'll come back after deployment. Apex Predators is what it is. So there you go. Thumb through your GHB at your leisure. Okay, thank you folks. It's a new year, so it's alcohol-free pop time. So we have no excuse if the strategy is shite. That's it's just us. Thank you very much to all our viewers, our members, and our patrons, in particular our VIPs. Thank you very much to Mr. Shane Kingston, to Alex Rodwell, to our Slaughtermaster today, Gary Stephen, to the Bazooka, Paul Daduka, to Mr. Stephen Ramage, to Kara Newby, Frostlord's Erik, Tom Backhouse, Timu, and our Poxbringer today, Mr. Grant Fraser. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year. We'll have a quick look at the table. We are deployed. Sorry for the light. Okay, so we have deployment, and it is the forces of the Poxbringer Grant. Not really Mojo's army, it's Grant's army, clearly. There he is, front and centre, pointing, telling everyone where to go. They're going through that breach in the wall, straight for that objective. We've got a unit of 20. We've got Grant, a Scrivener, or a Scrivener, whatever they're called, and a unit of 10. Then we've got Mojo, front and centre, going for the centre objective. He's got 10 Plague Bearers with him. And then off to the far left, we've got 3 Beasts and the Plague Drones looking to cause a bit of interference on this objective. We have 3 Nurglings. There they are, sitting in ambush. They have to come in out with my territory, I believe it is.
Yes.
Within 3 inches of a terrain feature, 9 away. So who knows where they'll be. In terms of the opponents, what have we gone with? This is heavily cluttered with scenery. We go for cinematography as opposed to what you'd get in a tournament setting.
Case in point, we have ogres in coherency coming through the gateway.
Yes, there they are. They're queuing up. They're coming through.
Yep.
So we're happy with that. So what have you gone with? What's your thoughts?
So thoughts-wise, we've got the Butcher here next to the Mawpot and the fort, so he's going to be +2 to cast.
Yep.
And we've got the Slaughtermaster also next to the pot initially for round 1, but he's going to be running off to try and grab that one.
Go Gary.
We've got our Gluttons in a position to support where necessary, So they're going to try and hold this side, and then from the other side we've got the Frostlord and our Mournfang prepared to just charge in, steal this, go thump.
Yeah, well, the thing was, because for your first drop, you just basically stuck your butcher next to the pot.
Yeah.
I put my Nurglings off field.
Yeah.
You had a Gorger to go off field. He's over
Yeah,
there.
I should have done that as my first drop, but
It didn't really matter.
I don't normally work with reserves.
And then I had to deploy my whole army.
Yep.
So you got to respond.
Yep.
So Grant was feeling quite confident running through the breach over there. Little does he know what's behind there waiting for him.
We're going to be we are sallying forth.
You are. So it's going to be a bit nasty. Now I'm forced with a bit of a dilemma. Now I can run forward like a loon, grabbing these objectives. Well, I am going to be 11 away there. Is that how it works? So I have to move 8. So I'm going to have to command point and run to get there. I can probably make it there. That one's 9 away.
Mm-hmm.
Again, I'm going to have to roll a 4 up on one of the runs to try and get them. And then I get Ogre charged and potentially double turned. Yep. The alternative is I let the Ogres first and get on there.
Yep.
Which I don't want either.
No.
So I'm in a bit of trouble.
You're kind of between a rock and a fleshy place.
Yeah. But to be honest, I know it's nasty and I don't really like the thought of it. But I think I might have to go first, which isn't what I really want to do at all. But yeah, I think I need to start spreading out. But I'm going to have a think and then I'll come back, because I really don't want a Frostlord plus a unit of Mournfang hitting this contingent, and I don't want all these units of bulls hitting this. I'm going to have a look and do a bit of theory in my mind. Right then, after a little deliberation, I rolled on the wheel of fish, and we rolled a number 1. So it's unnatural vitality. So all Maggotkin Nurgle heroes have a ward of 4 up. So I would be a bit daft wasting that standing back. So I'm going to take it, because I think if I'm going to be able to weather the charge, I'm going to weather it on a 4 up save. So we're going to go into Nurgle turn 1. I'm going to get 3 contagion points for being in my own territory. Plus 1 because you're not in it for 4. I'm going to get 1 for each tree. We're going to play it that way, which puts me up to 6.
It's more than likely to be FAQ'd that way. Yeah,
we think it is going to get FAQ'd that way, but surely they're not going to be 9 points to summon, because 9 points to summon is absolute trash, because there's no way they're worth 9 points.
I can't disagree with that.
You summon a tree, all it is a summoning node, but they're so easy to get rid of, and all they do is generate 1 for 9 points. There's something amiss. Oh, so if it's not exponential, where it's 2 each, surely they deserve to be. I mean, I'd say they were free, but you didn't get to summon that turn. But even if it was 1 or 2, I can't see anything. Even 3 at a push, but beyond that, they're an absolute waste of contagion. They do hee-haw. So anyway, that's where we are at the moment. We're going to go through the hero phase and come back. Okay, so the hero phase was fairly short and sweet. Grant put fleshy abundance on himself because he's going to be putting himself in harm's way. First things first, actually. Sorry. The battle tactic. We have gone for ferocious advance. We generated 2 command points, and Mojo generated 1 extra for himself. We chose the 2 units of 10 and Mojo for ferocious advance, so they have to complete a run and end within 3 inches of each other. Mojo has also put a mystic shield on himself, and that is that. We tried for an arcane bolt, it was unbound.
The one hero that isn't a wizard.
By the one hero that isn't a wizard, because he took it as his heroic action. So that's that. And then we're going to go into the movement phase. Okay, there we go. Movement is hard. It looked pretty bad for poor Grant at one point. Mojo ran first, only needed a 2 up. Got to put himself just within 3. Both units of Plague Bearers ran, being sure to keep themselves within 3. So we get our battle tactic. The beasts managed a 1-inch run. The drones have ran up as well. On this side, yeah, so Grant took the 6, ran up with his fleshy abundance, feeling strong, and then the 20 rolled the 1. So they can't quite keep up with the eager Poxbringer. And he was very, very concerned looking at this, standing out in the open. But then the Nurglings appeared. They're within 3 of a train piece. It doesn't have to be wholly within. So they're a Nurgling screen 9 away from the nasty nasties. So Grant he just may live. We'll see. He is going to get some snowballs and shooting and all sorts of nonsense into him probably. He's got an extra wound and he's on a 4-up save. After
he
save.
Within 3 of the plague bearers?
Probably not, to be honest, because they ran as far as they could.
Yep.
And he ran further, so no, he's not. So he doesn't get the -1 to be shot.
Excellent. I mean, it's not going to affect anything because it's pistols and they always miss.
No. So there we go. That is that. And we score 2 points for our battle tactic.
Yes.
How does scoring?
It's actually the easy scoring. So 1 for holding 1, 1 for holding 2, 1 for holding more. So you'll get 5 total.
So right then, 5 points scored.
Yes.
And we're going over to the Mawtribes. Turn 1. Okay, so the end of turn 1 hero phase.
Yes.
And you have...
So our battle tactic is ferocious advance because can't feasibly achieve anything else reliably.
Nope.
So we've got our butcher, these ogres, and the tyrant are going to run.
Yes.
In addition to that, our heroic action, we took a command point on the tyrant, which we got. Grant also took a command point, which he got as well.
Yeah.
And then after that, it was onto the spell casting. So we've cast Blood Feast onto this unit of ogres for the +1 attack, and we've also got Rock Chomper on the ogres for mortals of 6s. Do mortal, 6s to hit, do mortal wounds, and heal a wound for the bites.
Yes, and then in combat phase, you'll be able to use a command ability to get an extra bite. So they'll be on 3 bites and 5
I will be using that
attacks or
command
something.
ability because they're hunters at Heartlands and they can't be roared.
Yes.
Yeah. This is going to be fun.
It's not going to be fun
It's
for
gonna be fun.
Mojo, though, is it?
Oh, this is so much better. Ogres are much more my style.
Okay, so
And that was
that's
it for hero
that.
phase.
I didn't unbind anything.
Nope.
So yeah, we're going to go into movement.
Yes.
This
is a little bit irritating. I mean, you're kind of a bit of a knob, really.
Well, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I'd forgotten that the Nurglings were even there. It wasn't until you said Nurglings at the end of movement. So I thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, so movement is done. And look, Gary's come over here with his mates. He's claimed the objective on the left flank. He doesn't care about these over here, shouting at them. There was some running. There was a ferocious advance in the middle. So we have the charged up unit of ogres at the front. They didn't run, clearly. They just moved forward, ready to do the charging. Then we have the 3 units behind the tyrant, the butcher, and the secondary unit that achieved the battle tactic. Over here, the Thundertusk moved first, up to 3 away. Then the Mournfang moved, at which point Grant summoned his retinue forward. He used his command point to redeploy the... is that... Oh, hang on.
Oh?
No, it's still the same, isn't it? It's stand and shoot that changed to 6 inches.
Yes.
The movement one's still 9.
Yeah, that's still 9.
Okay, so yes, we did do it right. So yeah, let's see if we can see from this side. You can see what poor Grant's looking at. Look at this.
I mean, there's only 5 of them.
Only, and then a Gorger as well.
Okay,
has come
6.
in.
Okay, fine. I'll grant you 6.
Yeah, we're waiting to see. So that's the end of movement.
Yep.
And then we go to shooting.
There is actually some shooting.
Yeah. So you will be -1 into Grant now because he's summoned forth his Plague Bearer Horde.
So yes, we have a pistol going into Grant from the Mournfang.
So it'll be, instead of 4s and 3s, it'll be 5s and 3s if I remember
fine.
correct.
They can shoot. They can shoot just fine. Here we go. 5s and 3s. No, they've missed.
That's a miss.
A pew.
And the Tyrant, who he ran, But you do get Frostlord Snowball.
I do get the Frostlord Snowball, which is 12 dice.
Oof.
6s do Mortos.
Yeah. Oh, Farm Hammer provides.
Farm Hammer does provide 3.
3 from the Farm Hammer. Okay, but he's on a 4-up because of the wheel.
Yep.
Oh, the bazookas provide also.
Damn it.
There you go.
So that is it for shooting because the tyrant ran.
Yeah.
So I'm going to charges. Yes.
So who's charging first?
Um,
Remembering you're doing impact hits, and if you
Yeah.
wipe out my screens.
what I'm going to do is in the charge phase, I'm going to use the Frostlord's command ability. So they both get to reroll charges.
Cool.
So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to charge with the unit of 6 gluttons first.
Okay.
Because the Gorger just charge is built on the scroll.
Mm-hmm.
Reroll
Yeah,
charges.
rerolls, yeah.
And then I can just command point them because I've got more than enough to go around at the moment.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good for the ogres.
Gluttons! Yes! 4. Gonna reroll it for a command point.
Oh, we could get greedy here. Double ones coming. Here it comes.
No, it's
Here it comes.
11.
Oh,
10!
10! But you get plus 1.
I get plus
Meatfist.
1. 11
Go on,
it is!
Move them in.
Right, so on.
So you complete the charge, then
Yeah.
you do your impact hits, then I get to stand and shoot.
Yes, and yes.
So that will be then 11 dice. Now, because you've not got 8 or more models, it is only on 6-ups.
Yeah, but it's 11 dice.
Still 11 dice. Yeah, I do miss not having a big unit of 12, but I just don't have enough ogres to do a 12 and 2 6s.
Well, you've got
Although
the
they're
battle
battle
line.
line as well, aren't
Yeah, you could have done 12,
could have done
6
a
and
12
4.
6.
I did think about doing that, but I just couldn't be arsed.
No, fair.
So yeah, 11 dice. There's 1, and I think it's only 1.
Okay, is that going in Mojo?
Yeah.
Okay, so bazooka time.
No.
Boo. So he takes 1.
Good. So that's that charge.
So he's got Mystic Shield on him, hasn't he?
Yes,
what
that's
is.
Mystic Shield. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. So the ogres are probably going to go boing.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
Boing.
There's no rend, I don't suppose.
No, there's no rend. So I'm going to charge with the Thunder Tusk first.
Okay.
Yes, Thunder Tusk. Get to 5. Am I going to get greedy? Yeah, this is the one you want to get greedy with.
Yeah, this is the 4s to do mortals.
I'm going to get greedy.
Ooh.
Yes!
What is it? Oh,
Double 6!
Christ's sake. That's 13 dice.
Eat it!
Oh.
I like ogres. Ogres are fun. On 4s! Ooh.
Jeez Louise. So,
That's actually not that.
well,
That's only average.
could be worse.
That's only 6.
Okay, so 6 5-ups. Uh-oh.
So that's
That's 1 dead,
bits.
1 dead, and 1 takes a wound.
right.
So I shall take away the one that's right in amongst the tusks,
Good. That's someone.
and then I shall place a wound on the middle one.
Yep. And we've got the Mornfang. 6. Screw it, I'm going to get greedy.
Luck's gonna run out. Oh,
No, it's not!
Ridiculous. Another 11 dice. This isn't right. Maths doesn't work like this.
I'm only going to get 2 in, but that's okay. I can live with that. So, 11 dice. That's 13 there, so I like this. So this is back to 6 or so, at least. So that's another 2. Go on.
Oh,
So that's
he's on 1 left.
cool.
Right. Well, actually, I needed to do my stand and shoot over here. I totally
Oh yes,
forgot.
yeah, I need you to do that.
But yeah, I was going to do it, so I shall use a command point.
Yep.
And I shall... Now I have to be within 6.
Yep. And
So
models
all-
within 6.
Yeah,
so
so
it'll be
all
three.
3 can shoot.
Yep.
So I
There's
shall...
6 shots each.
Well, it depends on what your... Yeah, it'll be 6 shots each because you've got 6 models in your unit.
Yes, and it's based on the models in the unit, not the models in the unit that are in range.
Let's check. Chickens there. Right, so it's 18. It is just equal to the number of models in the target unit.
5 up, 4.
So the -1 to hit, so it's going to be 4s to hit.
Yep.
And there's some disease there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 disease.
Yep.
Feel my dirty, diseased mouth parts. And 1, 2, 3. Oh, actually, yeah, it's on 3s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
That's fitting.
No rend.
Eating 5s. That one's cocked.
Ooh.
I don't like 5 up saves.
No.
So 1 dies and 2 wounds.
There you go. So that's the end of charge phase.
No, it's not.
Oh, no, there's a
Gorger.
Gorgeous.
So he needs a 9.
Okay.
That's an 8, but he re-rolls.
He does indeed.
No.
There you go. One of them.
There we go. Fail. One of the charges failed.
Oofed. Right then.
So the Nurglings are fighting last.
No, because you charged them.
Oh, yeah, it's only when I get charged that works. Right, that's
all
fine.
that you're in combat, yeah.
Cool. Either way, I'm still going with those gluttons first.
Uh-huh. So
I'm pretty sure...
I'll let you do your piling and stuff.
So I'll start with the one into the Great Unclean One, I suppose.
Yeah, just for the benefit of our viewers, we remembered the Lookout Nobbler. So one of the ward saves was successful.
Yes, on the shooting wounds.
The guy on the end has only taken 1.
Yep.
1 can go into the Great Unclean One, 1 into this unit of 10, and 3 into that unit of 10.
Yep.
So, which one's first?
The one into the Great Unclean One to start with.
Okay.
So, -1 to hit him.
Yeah, you're -1 to hit him because of the infestation of Nurglings.
Yes. So then that's... Yeah, that's it. So 3 attacks. So start with the club and blade, because that's the boring one. So 4s and 3s. 1 hit. Wounding on 3s. Doesn't wound. Good. And then 3 attacks from the bites. Nothing. Fine.
Ooh.
And then got 1 going into the unit of plague bearers on your right.
Yes.
So this will be hitting normally. So that's normal attacks. So...
And it's iron fists, so they don't explode weapons.
Yeah. Well, right, yeah. So it's 2 hits. What, 2 saves on the plague bearers?
6s. Both through.
Yep. So that's 4 damage.
So 4 5-ups. Yeah. So that is going to be 2 dead.
Yep. And then the gulping bites. At 2 hits. And then... No, 2 saves.
6s. No, that's just 1 damage each, isn't it?
Yep.
No, another one dead.
Yes.
Oh, and now I've hooping coherency here, so the musician is going to have to come out.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we've got 3.
Oh no, sorry, that's the other side, is it? Oh no, that is that one, isn't it?
It was that unit.
Just 1 guy.
Yeah.
God, 1 guy did that. 1 guy. 1 ogre has killed 3 plague bearers.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
So then this is the normal attack. Well, the 2 damage attacks. So 3s and 3s. Yes. Into the other unit.
Yep.
3 miss. And 3s. Oof. 5 saves.
Oh, crikey. This 6-up save for plague bearers is not what 1 needs.
It's problematical, and the 2 damage from gluttons is equally problematical.
Yeah. So
get it.
Well, 3 pass, so that's
7.
So that's
3 die.
3 die and 1 wound. Oh, there was already a wound. It seemed. Oh
no, that's on the other unit. Oh no, it's on the big guy. Yeah.
Okay.
The bites.
Oh.
So that's
1 mortal in addition, is it as well? I think.
Yes. I'll double check Rock Chomp in a moment, but I believe it's in addition. So it's 1 mortal. 4 saves.
Okay, so the 4 saves, looking for 6s. We'll get 1, so that'll be
3 damage.
4 in total, including the mortal.
Yep.
So another 2, so that is another 1 dies, and
Yep.
1 passes on.
Rock Chomper.
Crikey.
Oh shit! No, that's a mistake.
Huh?
Rock Chomper's wound roll, not hit roll.
Ah, well, from the next one we'll know.
Yeah.
That's all right though.
But mortal. And that unit, yeah. So I heal a wound as well.
Yep.
Because Rock Chomper.
Because Rock Chomper. Nice. Right then, so my activation, I may as well go with the Nurglings.
Yep. You've got 2
yeah,
there.
Right then, so
5 into each, is it?
Yeah, 1 into the Frostlord.
Yep.
1 disease, and they are 5s and 5s.
So that's 2 hits.
2 hits.
Save.
1 save, no rend.
These ones. 3 up. Perhaps it's not cocked. There we go, save.
Saves it. And then into the Monfang.
Yep.
Nothing.
Excellent. That's what we like. So 1 disease.
Yeah.
1 disease.
Cool.
And
then you get to go with
either one of
that
them.
stuff. You will just destroy them. Should I just remove them? Oh.
I'm gonna.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, because you'll get to pile in extra with the other one. So.
In which case I will go with Mournfang. Yeah, Mournfang first.
Cool. Okay.
Oh, that'll do.
Yes.
Set 6 hits.
And 3s to wound. Oh.
So that's 4 saves at no rend.
4 6-ups. 3 through.
6 damage.
5 ups. Ooh.
And
Takes
2.
2. So that's that one gone. And
1 over.
1 over. Yeah. And then the beasts on the charge.
Yeah, it's Mournfang charge plus 1 damage on the tusks. So 4s and 3s, 4 each. So that's 8.
Pretty nasty. Grant is happy that he didn't get charged.
I bet he is. Especially with the charge rolls I did make.
He's hoping that we doesn't get double turned.
Oh, that's a vain hope. Alright, 1 on 3s.
Well,
boing.
They live. They live.
Well, I've still got Frostlord to go, but yeah.
Yeah.
They
suppose, yeah. So over here, doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll go with the big man first.
Mm-hmm.
So
4 attacks, isn't it, as well?
yeah. So he's going to go with the sword first of all.
Yep.
For 4s and 3s.
Oh dear. There's gonna be some dead ogres.
So that's 2
Rend
at
2.
Rend 2.
Straight through.
Straight through. Well, you still get to roll your save because on 6s you do mortal back.
So 2. There's mortal wound back.
So that's, and then you can't save a bounced back mortal anymore, can you? Was that a thing in the FAQ? Let's have a look. It's just a save, so yeah, it's
yeah, it's wards that reallocate wounds.
yeah. I think
that
that the
can't
way
be negated.
the way I was thinking of it.
I found these results.
Oh, nice. I think that if you bounced that back to Nagash, he
I mean,
couldn't
if I'd
then
done
do his
that-
save
If I'd
to bounce back to you.
if I'd done that mortal wound to Nagash or Archeon, and they'd made that 6 on their ward and bounced it back to the ogres, if the ogres had a ward, they wouldn't be able to use it.
All right, okay.
It has to be a ward save that reflects for it to not
so
be negatable.
we're saying this isn't a
and
ward
this
save.
isn't a ward save; it's just a normal save.
Okay, so
So you
he
do
gets
get
his
your ward.
5 up then.
4 or up.
4 up, sorry.
Either
so
way.
he gets it anyway.
Cool.
And
then 2
don't
ogres
think
die.
he bounces it back to you, does he?
No.
Well, it wouldn't.
Oh no, it would have. No, if I. How was it? Because he does have a thing that bounces back.
He used to. I don't think he does anymore. Oh, and if an unmodified ward roll for this unit is a 6, you pick an enemy unit within 3, and that one suffers a disease point now.
That's it.
So
they're
that,
up to
that
6.
ticks up to 6.
I mean, they're gonna be capped out at 7.
yes. How
one
many
way
did
or-
you actually just? You failed the 2, didn't you? So that
I failed-
is 8 damage.
Well, no, it's. I failed the 2 saves either way because it's
Yeah.
Ren 2, so it's 8 damage. So I lose 2 ogres.
Yep.
So I'll just take these 2.
Cool. and then I'll go in with the blade.
Yep.
Another disease point.
No, so they're capped out. I'll just leave the dice there.
And I think it's
7.
just one save.
Rend 1.
Rend 1, yeah.
6 up!
Yes! So you get it. So that bounces a mortal to me.
Yep, on a 5 up.
No,
Nope, not this.
So I
A 4 up
take
even.
it.
So another wound. I'll put 2 wounds on the Great Unclean One.
Yeah, just by stabbing me in the eye with your iron fists. Then I actually have Nurglings I'm going to remember.
Yep.
6, 9, 10.
So this will be on 5s and 5s.
Yeah, I think it's more about disease, but then
I'm already maxed out, so we don't really... Oh, hello. That's a bit alright. That was... Oh, no.
It's the bazooka dice. Let's see if we can repeat this.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5.
That is not bad.
That's pretty alright.
It's the bazookas for you.
5
No round.
5 ups.
Is you bouncing more mortals to me? Oh, you do as
It
well.
is. The telly dice work too.
Yeah.
So that's 2 mortals back and 3 wounds. I've still got an ogre there, but not for long.
Yep, so he takes another 2. Crikey. This isn't going well.
Hey!
So that's him done, I think.
Keep killing me so I can kill you.
Yeah. So yeah. Mountain of Loathsome Flesh. Oh, I can't do that on you, can I? Because that's a
monstrous
it's a monstrous
action.
rampage. I
Yeah.
can't do monstrous rampage on your guys.
Well, I could have done one to them, but well, I've forgotten.
Yeah.
I would only stomped them anyway.
Yeah. Well, you can stomp if you want and go for some extra wounds.
This would be where I roll
It
the
wouldn't
1.
have killed it, but
Oh,
Yeah.
get it. D3. I might kill it with if I get
I
3 mortal
suppose.
wounds, but no, it's only
no,
1.
just 1. So 5 up. No,
Takes another
so
1.
take another 1.
Got 1 here.
Cool. Right, so then over here, I'll
still
just
got the
pile in.
Frostlord.
Oh, you've got your Frostlord, so yeah, go with that.
Oh.
Okay, so the Frostlord has piled in. These
Yes.
poor Nurglings aren't long for this world.
Oh, they deserve it. Whee! So 3 hits.
Grant's not happy.
And
Grant's seen what's happened to his meat shield.
2 wounds at rend 1, which will be straight through.
Straight through.
For 6 damage.
Here we go. All the 5s. Or none of the 5s. That's them deed.
Splat!
Blood Tithe.
Blood tie. Oh, wrong army. Should be.
Right.
Corn should be able to hit like this.
Right. I'll get some piling in done here. I
Yes.
can't believe I've still got all that to get through. Okay, so 4 attacks, 4s and 3s. That's the first unit. I can get 4 in. So 4s and 3s. 2, no rend. Don't roll 6s.
No. 1 wound, so you have killed that
Yeah,
ogre on
get
a wound.
that right up, yeah. Right, and then I'll pile in the other unit. So, yeah, they're not within 3 now because that ogre's just been taken. So ends Nurgle's thing. So, first off, there'll be disease, won't they? That's done before we
Yes.
take Battle Shock.
That is done.
So it'll
yes,
be-
before battle. Wait, yeah, it's before battle shock.
So
we've got 7 on that unit.
Crikey. 7 on that unit.
On 3s because you've got the wither save.
On 3s, is it?
Yeah, because
Is
it's
it
4s
normally a
normally.
4 up? Yeah.
It's normally 4s.
So they take 1, 2, 3.
Cool.
And then it resets down to 1.
Cool beans.
Oh, you're still alive. That is filth.
Mm.
Yeah, now they
That
have,
comes off
it's just
'cause it's
1
in
on the Frostlord, isn't it?
Yep, just 1.
And he takes 1.
Yep. He's got there's no ward there because he's
No.
not a stone horn.
And that's that.
That feels bad.
So then we go to Battle Shock.
Yes. They're just going to spend a command point
Yeah.
because it's my last one and it's the end of the battle round anyway.
Yeah. And then I will roll for my 2.
Yep.
So the unit there, they get 1 back.
Yep.
Of course. I'll get Pipe Boy back. I don't know what Pipe Boy does.
Enemy units within range reroll battle shot rolls of 1. It's the standard demon musician ability.
Okay. And then
The other one will roll.
the other one will roll. Come on. No,
No, they don't come back
they don't come back.
because there is justice in the world.
Just a little. So there we go. So you're going to score.
I'm gonna score 1 point.
1 point for that.
Yep.
Plus you got 2 for your battle tactics.
So I get 3.
5-3. So it's 5-3 at the moment to the forces of Nurgle. But this is massive because Grant really, really wants a turn to get his shield up. Because if Grant doesn't get his shield up now, Grant is no more. Let's be honest.
Yep.
5,
4. You do have it.
Grant gets it, and Grant has to take it.
Yep.
There's no messing about here.
Nope.
So we're gonna go to Nurgle turn 2. I'm gonna look at the wheel, and then we'll reset my command points. We'll go down to 2, up to 2. Yeah. Let's have a look. Okay, so we're up to 12 contagion points. We have gone for aggressive expansion, choosing the 2 objectives we already hold. And then, let's see what has happened. We've got a Mystic Shield on Mojo. Grant tried to cast Fleshy Abundance, which was denied. It was unbound. He's gone for an extra command point, which he's got. Mojo healed 3, so he's only taken 1 wound. He then put a Mystic Shield on himself, and then he cast Plague Wing, the worst spell in the game. Casts on a 7. He drew a straight line across that unit of ogres, and the Tyrant, and on a 4+, they get a disease point. Nothing on the first unit. The second unit took a disease point, and the Tyrant took nothing. Thus marks the end of... yeah, that's it. That was it for Nurgle. Nothing else was done, was it? You took a heal.
I unbound Fleshy Abundance.
And you... That
was quite important.
Yeah, and you healed...
And I healed
Frostlord.
The Frostlord, so he took his wound off and the disease off.
Yeah, in effect, what I was going to do was put 3 wounds each on this unit of Plague Bearers, and then go and tag those, so that Grant got another turn of scoring. I'll have a rethink now. What's that, chicken dog? Chicken dog lives. She's quacking. You're not. No, you're not a duck. She's just doing it for the cameras. Right then.
Stealing the show.
We're going to go into movement for Nurgle. Right then. Movement is done. So the little unit. Well, I suppose that's the bigger unit now. That's moved around to try and screen a little bit. Mojo's in combat. They're in combat. They couldn't move. The beasts ran. They can run and charge. The drones moved forward to 3 away. Over here, the Plague Bearers moved around Grant, and the Scrivener ran but didn't get very far. So we go to shooting. So first off, I'll go with Mojo. So he's D6 attacks at 3s and 2s. So he gets 2 attacks. This is into the ogres, obviously.
Yep.
That's 1 disease point.
Mm-hmm.
And it is 1 save at rend 3.
Straight through.
So straight through, so 2 damage.
He dies.
Good stuff.
And we get a wound.
Alright, and then over here, I'm just going to measure, see how many are in range, but they are going to go into the ogres because they'd only get 1 shot each into Gary. So I'm going to try and put some disease onto those ogres, I think. I'll just check how many are in range. Okay, so the plague drones, they're all in. So it's going to be 18 shots. They are
3s and 3s.
3s and 3s, and you've all out-defensed.
Yep.
So, it's only 2. It's only 2 disease.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
From that number of attacks.
Yeah, that is not great. And it's not a lot of attacks.
Not a lot of hits either, yeah. I'll definitely take that.
Sure, I rolled 18, so oofed.
Only
so
3.
1, 2, 3, that's it. 3, no rend.
So this will be on 4s. I still take 2. 2 wounds of... What are you doing?
Okay. So 2 disease there. There's a bit of disease here. I'm focusing on the disease. We are doing it the way as well that you're just going to score 1 for no matter how many you're within range of. I do think it should be more
per unit.
You know, it's just the way it is. Right then, so that's the end of that. So charges, we'll go with the beasts. They do impact hits.
Oh, that's what I should have done. Oh, well, never mind.
4, so that'll get them in. So I'll move those.
D3, isn't it?
Yeah, 2 up does D3. Only 2 of them can get within range for the impact hits. They both do it, and we get 4.
4 models.
Yep.
That's just rude.
It is indeed. Then we're going to charge with the drones.
An
8. So I'll move those. So there you go. 2 have got in. They're not going to. So the bigger unit gets a 5. 5's enough. That's those in. I've tried to minimise the amount of Mornfang that can get in, but whilst tagging both. The Scrivener, he can do +1 to hit, wound, or save. Oh no, attacks.
Attack, wound, or save, yeah.
Wound.
Yeah, and
Oh, attack, rend, or save.
Attack, rend, or save, that's
and
it.
there's no point going for rend. I might go for save just to try and...
You're using them as a tar pit, it makes them a better tar pit.
Yeah. Although I do have... You don't have any rend there, do you?
Oh, the Frostlord has rend. The spear, which is the big damage, is rend 1. The tusks are rend 2, and then there's no rend on anything else.
Yeah.
Oh, the tusks have rend, but they're only 1 damage anyway. The big damage has not much rend.
But at the end of charge phase,
Yeah.
you do actually get to do a monstrous action on me.
Let's stomp them.
Yeah. Although...
Yep. 2.
1 goes through. So I'll stick one on the guy at the back. Right then, okay. So I will just... I can't do any on you because you're hunters in the Heartlands.
The plague bearers are fighting last.
The plague bearers are fighting last because they charged in. Start a combat phase, I will give them +1 to save from the Scrivener.
Yep.
So yeah, at the end of movement, this guy got another disease, but he was the only one. So you're not doing any command abilities at the start. I can't activate those guys first, so I have to go somewhere over here.
Yep.
And I think I'm going to go with the beasts.
Yep.
Just to try and
take out the Slaughtermaster.
take out the Slaughtermaster, yeah. So beasts, they get 4 attacks each with the claws. He will pile slightly.
I have 3 words for you, Stu.
Mm.
They are all out defense.
All out defense makes a lot of sense. So the beasts are going to have 12 glorious attacks.
Oh,
This is where the disease comes into you.
it is actually. I don't think even with all out defense, the Slaughtermaster is not surviving.
It's Gary's last stand, glorious last stand. So these are going to be 4s and 3s. So 4s.
Yes.
That's 3 disease. And then it is 5 saves at rend 1.
5 at rend 1, so I'm back down to 5s. To be honest, I think this will kill him. Oh! He's got 1 wound left.
Ah, okay. So here come the slobbering maws. 3d6.
I assume it was just 1 damage each for those.
2 damage each.
Oh no, he's dead.
Oh.
Never mind.
Oh, sad face. There you go. See you, Gary. Never mind. Next time. So you get to activate.
Yes, I do.
I'm assuming you're going to go with the ogres before the
yeah, because they're fighting
drones
last anyway, and I don't really care about that ogre. So yeah, I'm going to go with those ogres.
Okay. 1 into the beast and 3 into the drones, and then the beast is first.
And it's all 3s and 3s. So. So that's 1 save at no rend for 2 damage.
5 saves.
Cool. And then 3, 6, 9 plus unit leader on 2 damage. So it's a bit of all right. A bit less of all right. 4 saves at no rend.
3 through.
6 damage.
5s. So 3. 3 taken.
Yep.
And that was into the beasts.
That was into the drones.
The drones, okay.
And then the bites.
Shit guy at the back.
1 and 1 save. That would have been rock chompered. Oh.
Oh, he saves.
Cool. That's them done.
Cool.
So you've got plague bearers, drones, great unclean one.
Right, I might as well go with the bearers first. Yeah. So I'll get 5.
Yeah.
So 5. Oh,
2 hits.
2 hits. And 2 saves, no rend.
5 ups. No.
2 damage.
Still there.
He lives.
He won't for long though.
Your activation.
He'll go because he might as well.
Yeah.
Before he dies. So he's just going to go into the plague bearers because that's all he can reach. So got our club first. 2 hits. And 1 save at no rend.
Oh, 6. Yeah.
And then a bite. So it's only 1 extra attack on the bite. So, nope, they miss.
Yeah, good.
Aw, what did they heal him?
I might as well go with Mojo. I'm pretty sure he's going to kill him.
Yeah.
So he's diseased.
Again, so that's up to 4.
And then he's got 2 saves at rend many.
I'm going to re-roll the saves.
Oh yeah, just in case.
No.
No, so he takes 8.
Splat.
Splat indeed. Take my disease back. Cool. Yes. So so your activation is over there, I suppose.
Yep.
What are you going to go with?
I'm going to go with the Frostlord first.
Cool.
He's more likely to kill more. And then
Yeah.
hopefully, if he kills enough, which he probably won't, free up some space for some morphine.
I am going to all-out defense with the free command point.
Yep. Oops. Alright.
So they are +2 to the save, although it's capped at +1.
Yep.
So they'll be on a 5-up save regardless, really.
Yeah. Yeah, because everything here is 1 round.
Yeah.
So, spear. 3s and 3s. Ooh. Frostlord's happy.
He is. He's doing his thing. Ooh.
Yeah, he really is. So that's 3 saves on a 5-up.
Ho-ho.
3 damage at least.
Yep. So it takes 3, so that's 1 dead and 2. Well, it's 2 dead because 1 had a wound.
Got our punches and kicks. Nope. Good. And then our colossal tusks. 1 3s and 2s. Screw you, dice. Screw you. There we go. 1 wound at least. So 5 up again.
Nah.
Oh well.
Right. So
Bugger, that was. Oh well.
That
I
was
just remembered something
underwhelming,
I was going to do,
oh.
but never mind. Well missed it now.
Okay, so over here I'll pile in. So they've piled in. It's going to be 25 attacks, and we're looking for 3s and 3s across the board. Right then, so 3s and 3s. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 disease. So
They're
that's
capped.
them capped out. And then I'm going to pick these up. And 3s. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No
That's
rend.
strangely horrible, but still not as bad as I thought.
No, from 25 attacks
Oh,
at
nice.
3s and 3s. That's no great.
I'll tell you what that is though. That is a save. That is a terrible save roll because I haven't passed any.
Oh. So there you go.
So 11 damage. So
Yeah.
2, 6, 10, 11.
Oofed. Right.
Ow.
Yeah. Ow. Eat that. Plague drones for the win. 200 points well spent every time. Really is. So yeah, you get your Munfang before I get my Plague Bearers.
Yep.
So just two in.
Yep.
So clubs.
Yep. 3s and 3s. One save.
Oh crikey, it's not going well for you.
No.
So 5s. And it's going well for the old
Yep.
Plague Bearers.
And
This has been nasty dice for my turn 2 for you.
yeah, it happens.
Yep.
Right, tusks.
Oh my life.
It continues.
Yeah.
2 hits.
Is it not 3s and 3s for the tusks? Is it
Nope.
4s and 3s? Oh, it's 3s and 3s for the...
It's 3s and 3s
Clubs.
for everything else.
Yeah.
That's 2 wounds at least. I can do that.
Nice.
Great when I'm rolling not many dice.
Sorry.
Oh well.
I have to find myself apologising for the bazookas.
Just like
Limited numbers are available, people. Limited numbers.
they
Okay.
have been disgusting for you.
They are. I think they just like playing for Nurgle because they're green.
Maybe that's it.
I think that's all it is.
Hmm.
Right, so I shall pile over here and see what I can get in. So
5 into the
5 into
Frostlord.
the Frostlord.
-1 to hit.
-1, so it's 5s. Nothing.
Boing.
And 1 into the Mornfang.
On 4.
2, sorry, into
2
the
into the
Mornfang.
Mornfang it was, yeah.
One
hit.
hits and nothing.
Nope.
There you go. So
End of combat.
yeah, so disease. Each of your units there are going to get 1.
Yep.
They're capped out already, so
Yep.
I'll do the 7. So 7 for this unit. They take 1, 2, 3, and it goes down to a 1.
Yep.
The tyrant.
No, the tyrant? What do you mean? The unit, you mean?
No. Oh yeah, sorry, the unit.
Mhm.
Yeah, the tyrant didn't get it. It doesn't work.
Nope.
Uh,
Mornfang?
Mornfang, is it just 1?
Just 1.
1.
Link.
Frostlord, just 1.
Just 1. Yes.
Cool. And then they all reset to 1. End of... So Battle Shock phase.
Mhm.
That unit there needing a 1. No. Do you roll it even if you've not lost any models?
You
don't
only roll
do-
Battle Shock if you've lost mod.
Yeah.
Um,
Did they lose any?
no.
2 have died from... Oh, they've died from over there.
They're down
didn't
here.
they? Yeah, so that's that then. You've got Battle Shock over here.
Yeah, I think I'm probably just going to roll it. Let me just check
Okay.
what I'm on.
I think you'll be on an 8 because you're 6 normally plus 2 for eating.
Yep, and I've lost
You've
4.
lost 4.
Risk it for a biscuit. Yep, they're good.
Yep.
Bazookas are great for Battle Shock. Mine are at
Yours,
least.
yeah. Right, and that's that then. I score my 2 for aggressive expansion,
Yep.
and
you get,
I get 3 because I hold 1,
Yep.
hold 2, hold more. So
Yep.
I get another 5. Taking it to 10 points to 3, going into Mawtribes turn 2, and I'm really glad I gummed you up over there now.
Mm-hmm.
So we are in the hero phase still. Just as a quick update, you've gone for bring it down on this unit.
No, I've gone for Broken Ranks.
Broken ranks, sorry, you know what I mean. On that battle line unit.
Yep.
You have finest houred the tyrant. I went for a command point, failed, and at the moment you're about to cast the Maw.
Yep.
The voracious Maw.
So it casts on a 7, and I've got +2.
Yep.
I get it on a 13.
I cannot unbind that. So
Yep.
here it comes. So this
So-
is into...
I was going to do it under the Great Unclean One, but I need to kill those Plague Bearers.
Okay.
So it does. So they take D3
Yep.
for 2.
2. Hang on. Let's get the... So they take 1.
Right, and then on 4 up, they take another D3. They do not.
Oh.
Bugger.
Oh, well.
I had to go for it.
Yeah. Okay, we'll carry on with the hero phase.
Blood Gruel, he's fine.
Oh, yeah. We've been forgetting that.
Been forgetting
Yeah,
Blood
it was
Gruel.
short and it was sweet. The Grasp of the Everwinter didn't go off over here, so no mortal wounds. You saw what happened with the Maw. And that was pretty much it. I believe, was it no?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty
so
much.
there you go.
Yeah.
We've talked through the rest of it. So yeah, we're going to go into
movement.
Mawtribe movement. Movement is done. The Gorger advanced. The Scrivener redeployed and ran into the gaggle of plague bearers. He's within range of the objective now, just to give us a little bit of security. The Tyrant and his retinue have moved forward. They're just 3 away. They've stayed in combat. Yeah, that's pretty much where we are. So
Shooting. So we've got a Tyrant firing his pistols.
Yep.
Into the plague bearers. So we're on 4s and 3s.
Cool. That's 2 hits.
2 hits and 3s. For 1 save at -1.
Straight through.
D3 for 3.
5s. Takes 2. That's 1 dead and 1 carried over. So that 1 dies and that carries over.
Alright, so that's that shooting. Then we've got 1 pistol into these plague bearers. This will be at -1 to hit because they're plague bearers.
Yup.
Nope. So that missed. And then
the snowball of joy. Yeah.
The snowball of fun.
So is that still a missile attack now?
Yeah,
in the
but
new
it doesn't
book.
hit.
Yeah, I know, because in the old book it was just a paragraph, so you could still
Yeah,
shoot
no,
out of
it is.
combat. It is now in the
hang on a
missile
minute.
attacks, is it?
Yeah, it's a ranged attack.
Okay. So still on full health.
Yep. So still 12 dice into the plague bearers, looking for 6s.
Is it only 6s, even though there's more than 10?
Oh
of
wait,
us?
no, there is more than 10 models.
Yeah.
This is a thing. Where are we? Frost, wreath, ice. Add 1 to the rolls, 10 or more. Add 2 if it's 20 or more. Well, it's not 20
You
or
know
more anymore.
you've killed 2.
So 5s.
Yeah.
So I think that's just a 4. Yeah, 4.
Okay.
That's fine. That's average. I can live with that.
3, so that's 1 dead and a wound.
Mhm.
I shall. Yeah, that fella can go. And then I'll put a wound on that. Right there.
Yep.
Nice.
So that'll be it for shooting.
Charges.
Charges. Tyrant.
Sure.
Hmm?
Just because I will spit at you if he goes in first.
That's the point. So yeah, gluttons.
Yeah.
Get 7. Not going to be greedy with him.
No, and I'm not going to spit at them. There's too many wounds there.
Yeah, but they will. They'll get within 3 of them there.
Yep. So they're in. There's no stand and shoot.
Nope.
No unleashing of hell.
Right. Then we'll go to the Tyrant.
Tyrant
Oh
next.
no, 7 dice first.
Oh yeah. At
8.
8 because you get plus
8,
1.
yeah. I'm actually going to put it into this unit.
Okay. Impact hits into the bigger
actually,
unit.
hang on. No, I am going to put it into the unit because
Yeah.
there's a wound on that unit already.
There is, yeah.
This needs 6s, so we'll get 2. So,
That's
1 wound.
So he is dead.
Yeah. What I was worried about
Yeah,
was
is
you
that
taking
guy.
him off.
And I would have done if I hadn't
Yeah.
already assigned a wound.
Right, so that's that done. Now we've got Tyrant.
Yup.
Get a 10!
Uh-oh. And I cannot unleash hell because I take it you've come within
I've gone
3
within
inches
3 of
me.
them, yeah. It's always worth
Yeah.
denying that. 6, 8, 10, 11!
Oh.
Come on. New pair of shoes. Yes. You are joking.
There's a lot of 5s there. Lovely, healthy 5s. Oof.
Oh, just realised I rolled way too many dice.
It's alright. None of them did
none
out.
of them did anything anyway, but...
Worry about it. Right.
Gorger.
Oh, Gorger, yeah. Here's where he does it. It's poor Grant. Grant! Run! Run,
8.
Grant, run!
We'll go in 3 of the plague bearers just to keep them honest. And then we've got 9 dice. Yes.
Oh, Grant. Come on, Grant. You can do this. We have faith.
Gorger.
Should use farm hammer dice on him.
I should.
Just 1.
1.
5 up. Takes
Takes
it.
a wound.
Oh no. Oh no, Grant. Don't. Oh, there's a curry ready.
Now is a curry ready.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to go. So the plague bearers are fighting last again, so that's fine. I'm gonna go with the Gorger first.
Yeah. Otherwise, Grant kills him.
Yeah. Well,
Grant's
probably
pretty good
not.
at fighting now.
Actually, yeah, I suppose.
Right. Grant is going to all-out defense.
Okay. So long claws. 3s and 3s. Good.
Gulp.
And 3s. So it's 3 saves, no rend.
Okay, Grant, you can do this. 3 ups.
1 through, so that's 2 damage.
Come on, 5s.
Yeah. Bugger. He's gonna survive.
He's only got 4 wounds left and he's gonna make it.
The Stindable Jaw doth hit and doth wound at -1. So back to a 4.
Back to a 4. No.
D3.
Oh.
3.
Takes
those
takes
3
them
though.
all. He's on 1 wound. Oh, go Grant.
So yeah, your unit.
Right, there is another wound to go on. We've added the contagions.
You should have
Because
one
from the
previous round.
end of movement, so those guys there got 1 each, and they got 1. I have piled in with Mojo. So Mojo's going with everything's going into the big unit. Well, the unit 6. So 4s with a big blade, and 3s. 1 at
Straight
rend
through.
many, so 4.
We'll save though, because nope, no mortal wound back. But 4 damage.
Kill an ogre.
Kill an ogre.
Okay, little blade, 3s and 3s. There's 2 disease.
So now up to 3 taken.
And ooh, 4 at rend
1.
1.
So needing 6s.
Ah,
Nope.
so that's 12 damage.
That's another 2 dead. No,
Another
3 dead.
3 dead, yeah.
1, 2. Might as well take them off. 3.
And then the Nurglings. I'm just going to do this as 5s. So 1 disease and 2 saves. Nothing. And
2 more
2
disease.
disease and 1 save.
So 3 saves. 5s. 2 mortal wounds back, sir.
Get that, you Nurgling mothers.
And I take
And you take 1 back.
and I take 1 back, so I take 2.
If people think that bounce back is classed as what we were talking about earlier,
Yeah, I don't think it
fair
is.
enough, but nah, we don't mind.
It's in
We're
the
only
ward
having
section.
fun. And I take another win. Okay, so before the plague drones get to swing, these pair are going to go.
Yep. And then we should be able to like not
Yep,
keep the
so
beasts,
the beasts are out, yep.
3, 6, 7. So this is on 3s and 3s. 4 hits and 1 hit on 3s. 2 saves, no rend.
Pretty sure these are 5s. 1 through.
2 damage.
5s. Yep, 2 damage. That is 1 dead.
Yes, that's marginally better. Then the bites. 3s and 3s. So 1 and nothing.
It's going to be 1 into the tyrant, and then it's going to be 3 into the normal. So 3 including the leader into the normal. It's 2 disease.
So they're capped.
And 1 save.
Nope.
Takes a wound. And then into the tyrant. Nothing.
Good.
Over to you.
I'll go with the gluttons.
Okay, this 2 here.
Those 2 into the plague bearers, yeah.
Cool.
Just putting everything into the plague bearers.
Yep. So 3s and 3s. Did I all out defense with them?
You all out defensed here.
Oh, I did.
I
So,
did wonder.
Hee haw. Yeah, no, fair enough. I think, yeah. Oof.
4. No rend.
6s. Nope.
So that'd be 8 damage.
5s. Nope, that's 2 dead.
Good.
2 left. So 1 on a wound. So
Um,
I'm going to move everything except for him.
oh yeah.
I think you've got a range. What's your range?
Oh, it is a range, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's only on the glaive though, which is ropey. But only on the glaive.
It's only got 2 wounds left.
Yeah, it's only 2 attacks.
Oh, but you could pile into that niche, and you could. What's the range? No,
Everything
one
else is
inch?
1. 1, 3, 1.
Bugger.
Should have gone with the tyrant first. So we'll get there. So glaive, 2 attacks. On 3s and 3s.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they both hit.
They do.
They both wound. Rend 1, so it's straight through.
Straight through.
2d3.
Oh, we need to do 2 damage. Oh, Christ,
5
that's
damage.
5. Come on, bazookas. I need 4 5-ups to deny 2 points.
No.
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 Uh-uh.
That was squeaky bum.
Squeak that bomb. Right then. So it's my activation. I can't go over there with them. I might as well.
It's,
I've got,
it's the
much
drones.
of a muchness. I'll go with the drones. Okay, so they're in. There's going to be 18 ridiculous. So many attacks.
It is ridiculous.
They're already capped, are they? Oh
Yeah.
no, they're not. It's this
No, they're
unit here
not.
that's
It's the
capped.
other unit that is.
They are now. 1, 2, 3,
5.
4,
Yeah, no,
5.
they are capped. That's exactly what you needed to cap them out.
Jeez, that's a lot of hits.
That is a lot of hits. Which is good, because then I can roll more 6s on the saves and do more damage to you.
Oh god.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13.
Bazookas.
Don't really care about saving the unit. I just want to roll 6s.
Yeah. Oh, that's the farm hammer. 4 of them.
4 of them.
Uh,
And then only 1 other save, so yeah, 6s are nothing.
yeah.
So I'm taking 8. So yeah, the unit's dead.
Unit's dead. And I take 4, so 1's on a wound.
Bugger, nearly.
Yeah. I'm really needing to roll that 1 for battle shock as well there.
They've done their job, really.
Yeah, I suppose so. They have. To be honest, yeah, that because it's a hero mission now. That's quite a punchy little arm to the army. Those beasts and those hit quite hard.
Yep.
You have taken the middle now, apart from
Well, no, I haven't.
Yeah, you need
Let's
to
be
kill.
honest.
You need to kill the big man.
I need to kill the big man, and I need a double turn for that to even stand a chance of happening.
So you've got your
So I've
filth
got
over here.
yeah, I go with the unit before Grant goes, basically. And again, I'm going to go with the Frostlord.
So Frostlord, 2s and 2s,
Yeah, I'll
all
do.
out attack.
There's a
3.
1, so 3 at
Straight
minus 1.
Because they're only on a 6.
Yep. So just 9 damage then.
So that's 3.
5.
5. Yep.
8.
8.
So
So
that's
there's
4.
already 1. So 4 on a wound carried over. I'll just start moving them from the back here.
Yep.
Yeah.
2.
2s and 3s with the kicks. Ooh. I should move the dead stuff out of the way.
So 2. 2 saves. No rend.
6s. No.
2 damage. Well, 1 damage each, sorry.
1 goes through, so that's the
Wounded
hovering wound gone.
It'll probably end up going back on. And then 4 attacks with the tusks on 2s and 2s.
Okay.
Great.
Oh.
Oh god. So that's, well, it's straight through
Straight
at
through.
least. So D3 for 1. Yeah.
Yeah, takes it.
So that's just a wound
Yeah.
on the unit.
Okay.
Grant gets to go.
Grant gets to go. Grant is going to show people what it's like to be the Poxbringer. 3s and 3s. 3 hits. 2 at rend 1.
Straight through.
Oh, come on, Grant. 4.
Still there. Just.
Oh, Grant.
I'll say on that, the disease might kill him.
Is he within 3 of the Scrivener?
I think so, looking at it. Yep.
Okay. But it's your activation with a Mournfang first.
Yep, so it's 2 of them again.
You could end one of the Mournfang closer to him, could you? Or not?
Not really, no.
No. Okay.
It's just like no space.
It's a cacophony of... Yeah. Right, so 2 get in.
So what am I on? 6 and 8. So 6 attacks. On 3s and 3s. Ugh, yuck. None of my dice like me today. Unless I need 6s. So it's 3 at no rend. 6 damage.
That's 3. 4. So 2 dead and a wound over.
Wound. And dead.
Yep. The wound over. The wound.
Oh yeah, wound over. On
the one right at the back. Yeah.
chap.
Cool. Right. So
tusks.
Tusks.
On 4s and 3s. Oh, there we go.
Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty spicy. Fleshy Abundance would have been useful.
Wouldn't it just? So it's 5 at 1 rend, straight through, so just 5 damage. 2 more.
So 2 more die.
He's off.
Yep.
And that one off.
Yeah. And then the 1 wound goes back on.
And the 1 wound goes back on to
I'm going to put it...
This chap?
Yeah, that. The one that right up in amongst you.
Right, one in the corner.
Yeah, right. Oofed. So all I've got left is, well, I've got the Scrivener and them.
Yep.
So Scrivener will go in first to pile into the Gorger, try and finish it off.
Oh yeah, he's got the big mouth.
Yeah, so 2 attacks, 3s and 3s. Ooh, 1 disease.
That's
And 2 at rend 2.
Did
4 damage. Oofed. There he goes. And then I'll pile in with the...
You have a champion in there too.
Yep, so I'll go 5 attacks into the Frostlord, which is 1.
And you're -1 to hit.
-1 to hit, so 1 disease.
So 3.
And 2 saves, no rend.
2 saves, no rend.
3 ups, and you reroll 1s.
Yep. So naturally I roll a 2. So it takes a wound.
And then 1 into the Mournfang. Not minus to that, am I? So
no.
Just 1, no rend.
That'll be on 4.
No.
Nope.
Cool.
That's 1.
And that is combat. So everybody within range of 3. I don't think your Tyrant is now.
No, he's not.
So these are already capped.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just going to be those 2 pairs.
Yep, so you got 4 and 3 here now.
Okay, so I'll go for the 4 into Frostlord. He takes 1.
Good.
And then that resets to 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Mournfang, they take 2.
So that's 4 taken. That's fine.
And then it's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. And these are going to be on 3 ups because of the Witherstave. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it resets. 1 dead.
I know what I do. Assuming I get priority, but I know what I do.
Yeah, and that is Battle Shock. I'm going to make them immune over there.
Yep.
I'm going to spend my final command point.
I'm going to do the same with that unit.
And then I'm going to have to... I'll roll for the Plague Drones. I'm going to need a 1.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. No.
Nope.
Damn your eye. And that's it.
These 4 die.
So you score...
2.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. So it goes to
10 points to 5.
5 priority. This is going to be a deciding priority, isn't it?
2 pinned down now.
Yeah. 4.
3.
Yeah. Right. Well, we'll have a look at this because I believe I'm going to take it, and we'll do a little bit of maths. Okay. So hero phase is done. We have a Mystic Shield on Mojo. Arcane Bolt was unbound, as was Fleshy Abundance to try and gum those up for another turn. There is still a bit of maths can be done, so it's still possible. Basically, yeah, we're going to see. Hopefully tie it up by the end of 3. But
I think it will be by the end of 3.
Things could go the other way, but we'll see. We've done that. The contagion is up to 20 because it was the burgeoning. So we rolled 3 dice equal to the battle round, and each 4-up was a contagion point, which gave us 2.
Plus the 6 that you've been
Plus
generating
the
every
6
turn.
that we got anyway. So we're up to 20. But yeah, we're going to go into movement. Okay, the end of movement. We've got some reorganisation there. The Plague Bearers have formed a screen in front of Grant and the Scrivener. These Plague Bearers have moved towards Mr. Butcher, as are the drones, and the beasts are coming up behind the Tyrant. We went for broken ranks. I think we've already mentioned it on this fella here. So now we're going to shoot him.
And now you're going to summon the Herald.
Oh yeah, oh look at this, he's clever. We'd discussed this and I just got ahead of myself there. So yeah, I'm going to now spend a number of points. I wanted to bring Grant back, but yeah, I'm basically just going to pull a Scrivener or a Bile Piper, one or the other, for 7 points. Oh shite. So I'll take 6. So I'm still on 13. And I will put within 7 of the tree and over 9 from the Tyrant. I'm going to put a Herald down. Yeah, so we've got another Scrivener. He's just got to run next turn to claim that objective. At the start of 3, sorry, the centre one was burned by our opponents. So yeah. Yeah, I need to hold this one, really. Yeah, but we'll see. Shooting. I'm going to shoot the...
I would say all-out defense, but it doesn't do anything because it's round 3.
So I get 4 shots.
I think he's dead.
I think he probably is. It's going to be...
3s and 2s, isn't it?
3s and 2s, yeah.
You'll need to do 1.
2.
Yep. He's very dead.
Oh, yeah, it's 2 damage each. So there's my broken ranks. Did it with a monster.
Yep.
For 3 points. I ran, I think, with the beasts.
You did.
So they don't get to shoot. The foul mouth parts, I think, is he within 7? It looks like he might
One of them will be.
Yeah, so it'll just be 1 attack on a 3 and a 3. No, he's not. He's not actually. The Scrivener gets a shot. That one over there.
Oh, yes.
So he's going to go into the Mournfang, d6 of shots. 5. Oof. 2s to hit. That's 3. Disease.
So it's 4.
And then 4s to wound. 2. No rend.
4 ups. Takes a wound.
Just 1. That is shooting.
You'll be losing a Mournfang.
And then we're going to go into charges. So the beasts needing a 3. They get 6. So
they're in.
So 3 2
Actually,
ups.
between the beast's mortal wound impact hits and the Great Unclean One's monstrous action,
Yeah, it could be.
that's 8 wounds.
Yeah.
Because the Great Unclean One's doing
4.
4, so that's 4. And then it's D3 for each beast, or is it just for the unit?
Yeah, per beast.
Yeah, that's going to do it on its own then.
So yeah, all 3 impact hits.
Yep.
4, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6. Okay, so he's got 2 left.
And then Mojo.
Yep.
Gets a 5.
Which is in.
And
then that's done at the end of the charge phase, but that'll kill him.
Those Plague Bearers over there.
Yep.
Looking at the Butcher. They get a 7.
That's enough.
Should be enough. So I'll just...
But you really want to leave space for the drones to get
I'm only
in.
looking to tag them.
Yeah.
Again, I just want to try and bog him down.
Mm-hmm.
And then the drones needing an 8.
Need an 8. No.
That's okay. Right then, so...
End of the charge phase.
End
Crushing
of the charge
bulk.
phase. Crushing
2
bulk.
up.
Yep, 4.
Dead.
Dead. There goes Mr. Tyrant Pants. Yeah, I think at this... Well, we'll see how that goes. We still have got a little bit of
To be honest,
stuff to be done.
my
Well,
best
that's
case,
the only fight there.
that is the only real fight. Like in terms of my battle tactic scoring, because it's been my battle tactic scoring that is all I've been doing,
Yeah.
and I don't think I can actually score one in your turn, in my turn this
Well,
round.
I'll quickly pile in here.
Yep.
I'm only going to get 3 guys in.
Yep.
Just pinning you though, because that's impassable, that thingy, isn't it? And it
Yes,
just
it
stops
is.
you getting over here and threatening. Okay, so it's 4 going into Mr. Butcher. Managed to get the 4 in. 1 disease.
I'm not going to score any points in this turn.
1 save. Just 1 on the Butcher.
I might actually.
You might.
I could. No,
You
I could
might.
actually.
You could take that. And,
I could
as
take
say,
that.
I'm never going to take that back if you take that one.
There's one way that I can take it. Is I kill the Poxbringer with shooting, and then charge in and get the thing in combat.
Just got 1 save on the Butcher. He's got a disease point and 1 save.
Well, that'll save. And then 1 disease.
And that's it. So you get to swing back with your Butcher.
Yep. Butcher. So 3 attacks, 3s and 3s. 1 hit. 1 save. -1.
Straight through.
It's 3 damage.
So 5s. 1 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. That's that. So end of combat phase, his disease clocks up to 1. To 2.
Yep.
So I'll do his disease rolls for 1, and then it ticks back down. No, this one, sorry, is just 1.
Oh yeah.
He takes 1 mortal.
Yep.
And then it's 4 into the Mournfang.
Yep.
They take just 1, and it
It's
ticks,
enough to kill 1.
and it goes back down to 1 point
And you got 1 on the Frostlord.
for another 1.
So he's up to 4 taken.
Disease. And I will score 1
2,
plus
3.
1 for holding more.
You'll score 4. Oh yeah, sorry, no, you go score 5.
Yeah.
1 for holding more. Battle tactic with a monster.
Yeah.
5.
Yeah. So is 15-5.
Best case scenario, I can score 2. Because I'm not scoring a battle tactic in this round.
No.
Actually, no, I can. I can score Conquer.
Yeah.
That's
you
the
can
only one I can
conquer
score.
it, yeah.
So I can go for Conquer.
Okay.
So
Well,
I can get, and that leaves me on 4.
we'll go
Well,
into
Conquer or Monstrous Takeover, but Conquer's the one I want now.
turn 3 for the Mawtribes. The Beast Claw element's still looking all right.
Yeah.
The Mawtribes themselves, I think. Well, we'll talk about it at the end. But yeah,
I reckon you're gonna get 5.
we're rallying the big unit. I feel dirty for doing it, but you never know. I might not roll any.
I was close.
Oh, look at that! Northern Invasion bazookas. 4 back.
I was close.
That is
I was only 1 off.
Oh jeez. Okay, I'll stick those back and we'll go into the 4 Beast Claw.
That's it
End
for
of
hero.
hero phase. You went for
Oh
Conquer.
no, I never cast my spell.
Oh yeah, Conquer's on this objective.
But it's gonna be the fun one anyway.
So you've conquered this.
Yep.
I healed, and you healed,
Yep, and I healed using the pot
and
as
you
well.
healed using the pot. So you're only taken. Well, he's on 0 wounds taken now.
Yeah, he's on. He's fully healthy.
Fully healthy. Grant's got 4 left.
He's feeling a little bit under the weather, but he's fully healthy.
Yeah, and then you get to do your spell. Are you going for the maw?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's no point casting anything else over there.
No.
It's just a question of what I cast it on. Do I want to be cheeky and try to put it on the Great Unclean one? Or do I try to get him out of dodge? No, I'm going to put it on the Great Unclean one. So I need a 5 to cast it, because it's +2. Get it on 10!
And I might as well try and get rid of it.
My only spell.
Oh!
So, D3 onto the Great Unclean one. For 1.
1. Yep, takes it.
Does it go off again? Yes. For 1.
1. No, it takes another.
Does it go off again? Yes. For
I love
3.
This. I love this spell.
Takes
Takes
another
another 2. That's 5 taken.
And does it go off again? Yes. For another 3. Oh, here we go.
Oh, there
he
we
does
go.
save those.
Loving
Okay.
it.
But does it go off again? No. Now it
No,
stops.
that's it. Yeah.
Still,
But 5, it's still a bit
5
of fun.
mortal wounds onto a great unclean one's not bad from
No.
one spell.
No.
So that's the spell done, and then it's movement, of which there's going to be none.
None. So I don't redeploy, basically.
Yep. So then there's shooting.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to put a pistol in
Into
the Grant.
yeah.
So
I'm not, because I'm not clever, he doesn't get his -1.
yeah.
So
Hit on a 4.
hit on the 4.
It does.
It does.
It wounds. -1.
So 5
Yeah.
passes.
Cool.
Snowball.
Snowball. 12
dice. Looking for the 6s.
Yeah. Come on.
1,
2.
2.
Only 2. No, I'm not gonna get Conquer now. No,
No.
it's just not gonna happen.
He takes 1. Grant. Grant is the resilient Poxmaster.
Right. So that's it for shooting. Charges.
Okay.
Just use his command ability to reroll charges.
Yeah, you might as well
Um,
pump up those mortals. If you get a really big one, can you get round the side and? Yeah.
no, that wouldn't fit through that gap,
Ah.
and it would need to be kind of even.
So we can get through, and you can pile through it.
Yep.
We need a big roll, though, really.
Oh, that's
Oh,
like
try
both
again.
cocked. 6.
6.
No.
Try again.
Greedy.
Try again.
I have to be greedy.
6. It's meant to be.
Yeah.
Well, you can still finish on it, and if your Mournfang get big enough, they might be able to get round the back. This isn't impassable, so we can do a bit of shenanigans.
Mournfang. I'll roll the Mournfang anyway. See what they do. 8.
8. And I think you get +1 for the toot,
Oh yes.
don't you? So that's 9. Let's have a measure. Pause on the impact hits. Oh dear.
1.
1.
So that's not even going to kill one.
And he passes.
That shouldn't be there.
No. Okay, so we're going to move the Mournfang. Greedy. Oh, he gets
Still
an
an
8. So +1
Either way.
is 9. So yeah.
So basically,
Yeah, the front one can get round. The issue is the impact hits can't go into Grant.
Yeah.
But it can. One of them will be able to pile into Grant.
you know what? I don't think so.
Yep. So there is 9 impact hits going into the Plague Bearers.
Needing 6s.
6s this time.
So naturally, these ones will perform better than when I needed 4s. Yep, 2.
2.
So they
So
take
that's 1. So I'm just going to throw it right on the far one.
Yeah, naturally.
What I'll do is I'll put that there, so I remember. And I'll put
So,
1 at the far corner.
monstrous action I get as well.
Yep.
I am going to roar them this time. Yeah.
Okay. So they can't give or receive. I don't get a monstrous action.
Mm-hmm.
So start a combat phase, you get your stuff.
There's nothing I need to do in start combat phase.
I can Scrivener for... I think I'll give them
Attack.
+1
rem,
attack.
Attack. Cool.
Yeah, just for a bit of disease.
Cool. I'll be going with a Mournfang first, and they're all out attacking.
Oh, you get 1 disease on your
At the end of
butcher.
the movement, yeah. I'll put it on in a
Yeah,
moment.
there you go, put it on.
So what are we saying? So pile
Okay.
round,
Yep. And then the chain's basically going
pile
to
round.
pile. They're
Pile
still
round.
ending up closer to the closest model,
Yep.
but they've got a daisy. So 1 can go into Grant.
Yep.
It's on the charge, so the tusks are a bit better.
Is that the champ? Oh, that is the unit champ. Not that it matters.
Yeah, he's
'cause
got the
it's-
gun on him. So Grant will all-out defense.
Yeah.
The final command point. That means I can't make them immune to battle shock.
That doesn't matter though
No.
for this. Really, in the grand scheme of things. So starting off with the clubs. Into Grant.
Club him.
Club him.
Baby Seal Grant.
I'm gonna kill
He's
him
taken
with
a wound, hasn't he?
He's taken 2. There's 2 there anyway.
All right, on Grant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, because you shot him as well, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 3 attacks at 2s and 3s. Naturally, there's a 1. And 3s.
Yep. That's 2.
2.
So
No rend.
3 up.
3 ups.
Oh,
That's 4 damage.
Eek.
Okay.
Come on, Granty. Uh-oh.
That's 3.
That's 3. It's him dead.
That's him
He only
dead.
has 5 wounds.
Oh. Yep.
Unit.
So the clubs also on 2s and 3s. 2. No rend.
Nope.
4 damage.
So take 3. So that's. I'll take 2 off the end because 1 had a floater.
Yep. Fitting for Nurgle.
Yeah.
So then 8 with the tusks on 3s and 3s. Nope. That one missed. That one missed. What's that one doing there?
20 plague bearers. Lasts.
It does. That's going to be 5, which with rend 1. So
That's
we're going
straight
straight through for 10 damage
10 damage.
because we charged.
So that's
2
2 dead.
Which will be 2 on the back here.
Yeah. And then another
Another
1
1
and a
dead.
half. So I'll take.
Well, your problem now actually is you want to keep your icon, I presume.
Yeah. Well, I can take. No, I'll
'Cause
take. Really, icon can go.
Yep.
I'll take them 3, and then I'll just take 1, the one closest to me.
Yep.
And, yeah, I don't really care about the icon now. They've done the job.
Yep.
So I'll activate.
Yep.
Scrivener, and I'll pile to.
Yep.
There then. Oh, I need to stay within 3.
Yes, you do.
Otherwise, that'd be stupid.
Mm-hmm.
2 attacks, we said, didn't we?
Yep.
Woohoo.
No. Okay.
Well,
Cool.
he's done his bit.
Yep.
So he claims it.
Yep.
Dirty bastard.
Yep.
Yeah, with that.
That's going to be it because that'll be 0 points now.
Yeah, so that's going to end up at 15 to 5, going
At the
into
end of-
4.
Yeah, there's no coming back.
There's
for
no
that.
coming back from that, really. I think because this guy's going to run on my next turn and start scoring. You've got nothing on this side of the board to stop it.
Nope.
You will grind through this here. I don't think I've got any damage to dish out to you.
Nope.
Plus a few might run away, but even so, you're not going to score this turn.
Nope.
You'll get it from 4 and 5. So you'll score the 2 points, and I don't know, monstrous takeover for a 2.
Mm-hmm.
So aside from that, though, even if you max out your battle tactics, you're not.
Well,
gonna...
depending on how priority went, it would either be 4 points or 3 points. I would get, assuming that,
Just roll
and
what you
then
want.
yeah,
There you go. I get a 6.
yeah. So
yeah.
you win it anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, so you'd get that one, score a point,
And
and
I'd
battle
just-
tactic.
I'd just
your battle
retreat
tactic.
with him.
Yep.
So he's still within 3. If I could do, I might not be able to actually.
I think you could.
Yeah.
I think you could.
And I'd start scoring this one from this turn. I'd command point a 6-inch run. So yeah, I think at that point, with me going into 4.
Actually, I think if you retreat, you lose it anyway.
Oh dear.
Yep.
I think I think you can't claim it unless it's a retreat. You can't claim it with a retreat.
Yeah, gaining control. Yeah.
But it doesn't say anything about losing it with a retreat. So long as I'm
No.
still within 3, I'm okay.
Yeah.
But regardless, I think at that point, maths. So yeah, we finished there with Nurgle. Nurgle. Well, we'll talk about it. We'll go and eat some curry,
Yeah.
and we can talk about it.
Mine's charging into Lumineth. You don't care.
We've started. I've stuck it on because the battery's really low.
Cool.
We're about to eat. So we were thinking about different things. I think the priority was clearly.
Turn 2 priority is where it went against me,
Yeah.
essentially.
If you'd have got it, you'd have killed Grant, probably the Scrivener as well. I'd have had nothing to contest that flank.
Yep.
I could have
And
gummed you
and
up
then-
for a bit, but you would have been scoring at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would have evened the scoring a little bit.
Yeah.
But equally, you had the points in turn 2. You could have summoned an extra Herald on in turn 2 and started threatening that flank that you did take in the end
Yeah.
without the hero.
Yeah, it was.
The other thing I would change would be like putting that one unit instead of having 3 units of 6 ogres, gluttons, 1 12 and 1 6.
Yeah.
Because getting all of those attack buffs onto the unit of 12, yeah, you're never going to get all 12 of them in, but
Yeah, because
you're going to get more than 6.
Because the Mournfang become battle line in that.
Yeah, in that list, the Mournfang are battle line, so you've got 3 battle line units.
Yeah. Right, we are currying. So I think that's probably the last run out for new Nurgle. We've given 3. They did alright.
I guess you could say it was a Frostlord battalion tale.
Yeah, they did alright. I think I still want to see how certain things go. I do think those trees are overcosted.
Certainly in their contagion points.
That's what I mean, yeah, because they're clearly free aside from that. But yeah, I think
I'm pretty much convinced that when the book gets its FAQ, the trees will be clarified to be 1 point
I
per
think
tree.
so. I think it does
They've
work.
done it. The last time it came up was with the Infernal Rapturous for Slanesh, and that was changed to be 1 point per.
Yeah.
Because that used to be stacking.
I mean, it is very, very
Granted, with
different.
Slanesh, it was more obnoxious.
Yeah, I mean, that's a combat thing rather than a node. Them only generating 1 per turn is pretty shit. The fact that they
It's also the fact they don't do anything else.
No, well that's it. If they were doing something.
I mean, they count as a model for disease, but
then
generally
that's
speaking,
for
you're-
the contagion point.
and then they're not giving you a contagion point. Yeah.
So I just see very, very little value to them.
That smells good.
It's like they're an afterthought, or not an afterthought because they're clearly a hangover from the last book. But
I mean, I do think the run and charge did need to go for Nurgle to be able to do that.
yeah, they were too fast.
That's just that felt a bit wrong.
Yay. Right. Yeah, so I'm off to a tournament next week and I'm taking the Trox.
Is that next week? So it is.
Yeah.
Oof. That's come around quick.
I know. So I'm away to play with the Trogs.
Yep.
And the change in points means that I can ramp up the competitiveness. Fungoid Cave Shaman instead of a Madcap Shaman.
Yeah.
Which is good.
It
They
is
get
good.
They get a 5 up ward, is it?
I think it's 4 up.
It might be a 4 up. Yeah.
Just against mortal wounds though, I think.
And then they get the. It's just another cast, I suppose.
It's still a caster, but the Fungoid does actually, well, they have the access to the mushrooms for buffing their casting, don't they?
I think they get an extra spell or something. I don't know. He's only there to be thematic. It's Troll Kicker, the Great and Powerful.
He's been promoted, that's what it is.
Yeah. So I am going to actually model him onto my Breaker Boss, so Troll Kicker becomes the
Breaker
rider.
Boss.
Yeah, that'd be pretty good.
That would be cool.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. It's a five game, 2 day
It
event.
would be a troll kicker then.
But yeah, I think there's play there. It's pretty nasty, 148 wounds.
Yeah.
Pretty much a 5 up ward across the table. With the Marsh Crawler, they're hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s because of the Alpha Trog.
Yep.
With +2 to the bravery, so not many are running.
Yep.
Yeah, so they can do some damage. It's flat 3 damage across the army. Yeah.
It'll be a really
It'll
solid
take them
army.
pretty fast, so it'll take a few people by surprise. Against good lists, they're just going to get took apart. Anybody who knows how much you rely on the Loon Shrine is just going to get in amongst it and smash it up turn 1 or turn 2, so that I'm not recycling units of Trogs. Because I have a unit of 9 Fell Waters that is a big point sink and it draws a lot of attention.
It does.
The Rock Guts in 6 is where the damage comes from, but if you leave 9 Fell Waters,
You can't ignore them.
no. Oh. There you go. See what people want to play. We did the Mawtribes is the leftover from my 8th edition army, so it's in no way tuned for Sigmar. It's neither one thing nor the other, but I do quite like having that fast, tanky beast claw side to what are they called? Gullet? No, what are they called? The bloody
Gluttons.
The balls, yeah. But, yeah.
I do think you're short some iron guts.
Yeah, iron guts are great, but I'm not going to put any more time or money into the ogres. Not at the moment. I think for this year, I'd like to repaint the Trog army. But if I'm going to be building and painting anything, I'd like to do some stuff with my feck. I'm really quite keen to get Nagash on the table with feck, and at the moment I only have flayers, so I'd like to get a lot of ghouls on the table. So I've got a lot of them.
Yeah.
So I think that might be my painting, apart from Crisis Protocol.
Yeah.
That or Bone Reapers. If I do, I'm infused. I may play. I've not actually played a 2,000 point game with the Fire Slaves yet, have I?
I don't think so. That needs to change. Oh no, maybe. I don't think so.
No. I've not used a magma drop yet. I've got 3 of them. Or 2 of them. But no, that'll be good. I am looking forward to the Trogs. Maybe play with them again when they come back. In fact, I'm doing an introductory game for Alex tomorrow, so I'll play with Trogs then. That'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah, not much else to say, I don't think. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And we'll see you soon.